But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Girl Gaming once again. And we are back with another mod spotlight. Earlier today, a Clash of Kings version 1.4 released. That's right ladies and gentlemen, the new release is out for a Clash of Kings. If you haven't come across it before, I sincerely hope you have. It is a Mount and Blade Warband modification that takes us into the world of Westeros. In fact, not just the world of Westeros, but the entire Song of Ice and Fire world. That includes the Westeros and indeed Essos. We're going to start a new game and see what is kicking down in the lands. Okay, you go for a stroll in the streets of your hometown when you hear that King Robert has been gored to death by a large boar. The fishmonger that you're speaking with tells you that Eddard Stark, the Hand of the King, tried to usurp the throne. But the valiant King Joffrey's advisors managed to foil his plot, and peace has surely been restored. However, a few days later, a weary traveller arrives with more news. Following the imprisonment of Lord Stark, the Northern Lords marched south to defeat the Lannisters and free their liege. They ambushed the army of the Kingslayer, routed his forces and captured Ser Jaime. After which, they broke the siege of Riverrun. All of a sudden, the odds seem to be turning against Joffrey, and his name is no longer shouted in the streets. Making a quick decision, you decide to strike out, hurriedly selling off your meagre possessions to a fat innkeeper and packing only the most essential. You finally feel like you control your own destiny, and that whatever course you take, great deeds await you. Oh, that all sounds pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting quite excited about this. So I've sold my meagre possessions, most unfortunate. So let's keep myself as male, because I am. You know, generally speaking. Okay, my father was a landless knight, a travelling merchant, a man-at-arms, a hunter, a bard, a thief, or a septon. I want to go with a... Let's go with a hunter. Yeah. You spent your early life as... What did I do during my early life? Okay, I could have been a novice, noble in training, a courtier, a mummer. A mummer is kind of like a mime artist as far as I can tell. A shop assistant, I'm probably wrong about that. Some kind of, guy doing plays. A bard's apprentice, a street urchin, a craftsman's apprentice, or a page at a nobleman's court. I want to go with a street urchin. Yeah, sounds about right. And later you became a horse trainer, an outlaw, a farmer, a thief, a scribe, a sellsword, a game poacher, a blacksmith, a goods peddler, a begging brother, a bard, an acolyte, or a squire. Let's go with game poacher. Sounds fun. And why did I leave my home? That is the question. In my case, it's going to be... Ooh, sense of duty, personal revenge, loss of a loved one, wanderlust, religious fervour, being forced out of your home, or lust for money and power. I'm going to go with being forced out of my home. Okay, right. We've got my story here. Shall we read it, ladies and gentlemen? You were born years ago. Oh, that's good. It's good that it wasn't last year, because I wouldn't be much use in a fight. Your father was a hunter. Your family lived in the woods, doing the odd job for the local lord, and even dabbling in some poaching from time to time. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a street urchin. As a boy, growing out of childhood, you took to the streets, doing whatever you must to survive, in spite of the fact that I lived in the woods. Begging, thieving, and working for gangs to earn your bread. You lived from day to day in this violent world, often sleeping in alleys or on rooftops, always one step ahead of the city watch, and those who wished you ill. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a game poacher. Dissatisfied with common men's desperate scrabble for coin, you took to Lord Whent's own forest and decided to help yourself to its bounty. Laws be damned. You hunted stags, boars, and aurochs, and sold the precious meat under the table. You cut down trees right under the guardsmen's noses and turned them into firewood that warmed many freezing homes during winter, all for a few silvers, of course. Sounds Cardassian. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. Luckily you didn't take an arrow to the knee. What made you take this decision? Was being forced out of your home? Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life, well, being forced out of your home, and become an adventurer. However, you know you cannot go back. There is nothing to go back to. Whatever home you may have had is gone now, and you must face the fact that you are out in the world, alone, to fend for yourself. As a common man, you may face some difficulties establishing yourself as an equal among the great lords. Don't you worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I've got this covered. Right, my name, of course, is Skrain Ducat. Okay, let's have a look at my skills. My charisma is extremely low. That's terrible. So we're going to bring that up to 6. 6 will do. I have 2 points left. I'm going to take my agility up 2 points as well. We've got plenty of power draw skill. Let's have a look. Our athletic skill is okay, that's fine. I do kind of want to go for the horse archery option a little bit later, but right now, probably not a good idea. We're also going to bring my forager skill up a couple of times, and definitely my looting skill, that's integral. And let's bring my leadership up one so I can lead some men. And, of course, archery skill. We need much, much more archery skill. One-handed weapon skill is terrible, we're going to have to up that. At some point. Okay, what do I look like? Our guy looks depressed as hell. Let's be him. And we're going to need a gigantic beard of doom. Oh, look at that one. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. And my hair. I need to look like a poacher, so let's look like a poacher. I quite like this one. Unobstructed field of view. I do look a little bit ragged like that, don't I? Let's move my age up a little bit. See if we can get a little bit of white in our hair. Whoop! There it is. That'll do. And my hair colour can be nice and dark. Do I look magnificent, ladies and gentlemen? I think so. Let's... Whoop! 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 Hip! Whoop! Hip! Whoop! Hip! Whoop! There. Face depth. Ooh, okay, alright. Temple width? Matters not. Eyebrow shape? Let's make myself angry. Grr, arg. A little bit higher as well. Cheekbones? Nah, none of that. Hollow cheeks, because I'm hungry. None of the eyelid bollocks. That'll do, ladies and gentlemen, good enough. Here we go. You join a merchant and his family, travelling towards Storm's End. Green shoots of wheat, barley and oats are all across the dark soil of the rolling hills. And on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle, aurochs and sheep are grazing on the summer grass. Occasionally, too, you catch sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness, in a testament to the chaos that Tyrrell host caused when it marched through 16 years earlier. Surprised nobody's rebuilt those farms, really, but there we are. You keep a wide berth of the forests, where desperate men have taken refuge. While passing by the burned ruins of Summerhall, the merchant declares that he's changed his mind, wanting to take his wares to the Weeping Tower instead. Having heard of Lysini docking... What am I trying to say? Galleys docking, yes. That's what I'm trying to say, at the nearby harbour. There we go. Right. Oh my god, there's more. Jeez, too much writing, too little time. Following a long trek through the Wainwood, you finally see the town of Weeping Tower in the distance. You're exhausted by the time you find the inn and go in search of a decent tavern. According to an old blind man sitting in the corner drinking a mug of stale ale, a kraken has been seen off the coast of Dawn, and a 5-headed calf has been born, killing its mother in the process. Surely an omen to be taken seriously. Dismissing the old fool as crazy, you venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we can do about that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoo, ha! Right. Let's see if we can sort this geezer out. Come on. Here, I see him. Oh! He's trying to shoot me! Ah, nailed him. Oh, oh! Hey! I nailed him. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to talk to you about Jesus. He doesn't want to talk to me about Jesus. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure how we can say this. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. I should bloody well hope not. He's got like 10 arrows in him. It's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although the father knows it won't be the last. Anyway, let's talk more inside. There's a chill to the air I'd rather be without. Fair enough. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door a while looking at the dawn, and then suddenly comes near you to speak. Breathing down the back of my neck. Hello, Osbert. What do you say? Now, let me explain my proposition. He's got a proposition for us, ladies and gentlemen. I knew this was going to happen. You seem a little disorientated. I do not know where you are or where you're from. And to tell you the truth, I do not care. I'm just a simple merchant, and if I've learned anything, it's that the merchants are the first to suffer in hard times. So I'm planning to travel to another country, peaceful and rainless, I hope. I have heard that in the free cities gold flows from the watery fountains, so maybe I'll try my fortune in Pentos of Atlantis. Anyways, I advise you, before I leave, to do the same and seek your own fortune in other lands. War is sure to engulf the Seven Kingdoms, now that the hand has been executed. Oh, Eddard's been executed, and the people will be nothing more than war fodder. Poverty feeds on the weak, and the strong men abuse the sword and the lance to impose their power and control over humble ones. In order to trade, we must pay heavy taxes in each city, sort out bandits and pirates, and pray that a local lord, ignorant and lazy... Oh, no, wait. And pray that... Oh, yes. Pray the local lord, ignorant and lazy, do not decide to get half of our merchandise to fund the next feast or buy a new horse for his son. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Take my advice and go across the narrow sea. Until the new king has been crowned and anointed by the High Septon, law and unity will remain a vulture's feasting table. So I say, seek your destiny elsewhere. I appreciate the sentiment, but I think I'll stay. War brings opportunity, and I mean to seize my chance. Nailed it. Right. What do I look like? Oh. Can I shoot this guy? Nope. Okay. We gotta go. But I think the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the tavern. Here we go. See what we can do in here. Right, there's a guy called Drollo here. Got Barth the Traveller. This is actually a modification that was put in for, I think, version 1.3 or version 1.31. And it's populated bars. Populated taverns, I should say. Really, really nice to see. I'm pleased that it's there. Oh, there's Osbert. Let's have a bit of a jump around here. Make sure we're not missing anybody. Nope. Let's have a chat to Drollo and see... Oh, what a stash. This guy needs to be on our team. We need him to pass the time of day with a fellow traveller, if you permit. Oh, here we go. He's the second son of Khal Ogo. Yeah, I've never heard of this guy. He's a Dothraki. Apparently he's good with a bow. I could use him. I could use him. Let's have a look. See how much he wants, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? 2,000 silver coins. I can't afford that. Ah, I'm out of here. Let's just pop to the castle, see if there's anybody got any work for us. This is part of the new mod as well. Look at those new helmets you can see there, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Excuse me, Mr. Garibaldi. Do you have any tasks for me? Oh, somebody's been seeking a knight to get rid of an, wait. He's in the tavern. Okay. We'll check him out. We'll check him out. Who have we got here? We've got Jane Cargoyle and Lord Gullion Swan. I'm not going to bother talking to them for the time being. We're actually going to go back to the tavern and see if we can find this geezer. Is this Goodman Tom that we need to talk to? I think it might be. Let's have a word. You from Canehall? Ah, yes, I am. Tom, the elder sent me here to find a knight, true and honourable. Yeah. A ghost? Good lord. Only 3 weeks ago, pale with red eyes, it was flying through the night, made me shiver, no mistake. Men of the village agree with me. We need faithful men to slay the beast, a knight, like Aemon the Dragon Knight from the stories. Well, let me try. I'm not a knight. Fantastic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds like I'm going to need some men with me. Oh, here we are in the town centre. A lot of the towns are Guildmaster Roderick and a Hedge Knight. Let's ignore the Hedge Knight for the minute. He sounds like he might be expensive. A lot of these village scenes and town scenes are actually custom. Really, really nicely custom as well. Hopefully we'll go somewhere with an impressive one in the near future. Okay, right, let's just have a quick look at my inventory. What I've got a dagger. Ah, I need more strength to actually use my hand axe. Alright. Okay, so I think the best thing I can do right now is actually try and recruit some men. Because by myself I'm absolutely useless. I'm probably going to be useless with other people as well. No one here seems willing to be joining me. Burn it to the ground. Cape Wrath. Let's go there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one criticism that I... Ooh, 5 levies. One criticism that I do hear about this particular mod on a regular basis is the fact that it is quite system intensive and you need a fairly high-end computer in order to run it. What I would suggest you do, ladies and gentlemen, is ensure that textures load on demand is always on, and actually move the texture quality down a little bit if your computer is having trouble. The way that it displays trouble is random crashes to the desktop, sometimes with no message, and at other times you'll get something called an RGB error. It'll pop up on your screen. If that's happening to you, it's probably that your graphics settings are a little bit too high. And your graphics card can't cope. So do move them down, and hopefully that will improve things. Let's have a look at our notes. Here we go. Okay, so Clifford Gower, the captain of the guards, needs someone to deliver a message. Goodman Tom asks you to deal with it in Cairn Hall. Where's Cairn Hall? I don't know where Cairn Hall is. Here we are. Is there any way we can go on the way? Well, right now we're up here at Cape Wrath, so let's go to Rainwood on the way in order to get a couple more men, because I'm a little bit concerned. I feel a little exposed at the moment. Is that me? Yes, here I am. Good old Screen, having a walk through the woods. Oh, who's that? Morrigan. Ah, looters! Anybody willing to join me? 2 more men. 2 more men is better than no more men. Let's also go to Barrow Hall on the way. The reason I want to do that is because we've got to loop around this river anyway in order to get there, so I may as well go that way. Also, I'm under slight protection from Lord Lester Morrigan. You'll find bandits run from him because he's got a large party. Your party consumed 2 units of food, you fat bastards. Recruit peasants! 1 levy. It's always the way. Well, I think I've got 9 men now. Okay. And we'll go to Elmkirk as well. There's Summerhall that we talked about earlier. And as you can also see, there's quite a few custom buildings. The map's been changed a little bit, apparently, in this version. Oh, yes, it has. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fantastic. Oh, hello. Oh, another 4. Fantastic. Got loads of men now, ready to face it all. Let's zoom back in. Where's Cairn Hall? Here it is. Let's see if we can deal with that white, ladies and gentlemen. I've never been very good at this game, so it's entirely possible I'm going to die at the first hurdle. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Screen is as ready as he'll ever be, but I'm probably not. And sadly for him, I'm the one that controls him. Go on, into Cairn Hall. Enter the village. This is probably going to be a trap. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not seeing a white. Nice custom music here. Sounds a little ominous though, doesn't it? Can anybody see a white? Let me know in the comments below if I'm being entirely blind, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? Well. Yes. Exciting stuff. And by that I mean, where's this white? It's got to be up here, look at that. It's just me walking around in aimless circles as usual. It's going to be up here. I think some of these trees are new as well. They're looking quite nice, actually. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, come on. Obviously I haven't had my Weetabix. You can go into first person mode by clicking R. Oh, there's an interesting light. There's a fell light over there. Gotta go and check it out. Oh, hello. Ah, this is it. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Bayard. Yes? Have you seen a white around? So he's not a white at all, he's actually a gentleman from the Citadel. Why didn't you just explain to them what you were doing here? Ah, yes, but then I'd have to explain to them what excavating means, and before you know it, they're coming to me to bless their cows, heal their wounds, wed their daughters, keep ignorant peasants away from me, and I can die a happy man. Alright then. Well, it looks like that's it, really. Let's leave and just check our notes again. Notes. Okay, we've got to return to Tom Goodman and explain the situation now. That was, honestly, that's, a bit of an anticlimactic, first quest there, ladies and gentlemen, but there we are. Let's, oh, sugar. We've got to fight some outlaws who are better armed and better armoured than us. We're going to fight them to the end. We'll try. We can always run. Charge the enemy. And we're going to get our guys to stand their ground. I think it's the only hope that we have. They do have spears, so they might be good against these horses. You can see one horse over there. Looks like the others... Oh no, there are some more horses. They're just caught up in the infantry. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, nearly had him. Right, we got one. Right in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! And another one! They're everywhere. Alright, let's see what I can do with this dagger. In fact, I wonder if this guy had a decent weapon. Let's equip that wooden shield. Ouch. Right, there's little else I can do, so we're going to go in with a dagger. Oh dear. Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen. I can honestly say I'm not too impressed with the daggers in this. Our men are starting to die. Ouch. We might lose this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. Oh, okay, there goes one. I've got to run away. Oh, sugar. Yes, we are not going to win this, ladies and gentlemen. Look how few men that we have left and how many are following us. We only have a dagger for protection. Oh! 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 Oh, look how many of them there are! Look at that cleaver! Oh, there I go. Oh dear, I knew I was going to fail at the first hurdle. Let's see how many we actually took. I managed to kill... one. Yay. My enemies take me prisoner. Oh, bloody hell. Great start, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? And this is why I like to do these Let's Plays, just to show everybody how crap I am at the game. After painful days of being dragged around as a prisoner, you find a chance to escape. Bloody marvellous. Run! Have I got anything left? I need more strength. Am I at the point where I've levelled? No, of course not. Need more levies. 20 more outlaws over there. Luckily they haven't noticed me. Anybody in the tavern who might be willing to join me, I wonder? Got some reach levies here. I can't afford shit. I think our only hope is to get back to the Weeping Tower. It's the only way we're going to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. But it is a long way, and I'm likely to be attacked again. Just keep your fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. This might all work out good. Garth High Tower there. Oh, look at that, you can see the area from down here now as well. At least, I assume that's the area it is, yeah. Now, the area's actually been moved around a little bit. In fact, this entire area has. To reflect the maps that you see a little bit better. That's actually quite nice. I like that, that's good. Oh, Christ. We're going to have to pull back. Sacrifice those men. Continue onwards to the Weeping Tower. There's only me left now. I'm alone in this world. There's some interesting music going on here. Sounds like something from a Final Fantasy game almost. You know, when you're trying to get away from the giant robots. And we finally made it back to the Weeping Tower, and almost in one piece. Let's talk to Goodman. I've taken care of the white. Yes, indeed, indeed. What have you given me? 50 coins! 50 bloody coins! That's entirely useless to me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay then, this gentleman needs somebody to deliver a letter. The maiden daughter of Simon Templeton, the Knight of Nine Stars, is turning 13 this next moon, and so Simon's uncles have decided to hold a tourney in her honour. My late wife was a Templeton by birth, making her, the young girl, my niece by marriage. I've been invited to attend the melee, but my duties keep me here. However, I was always fond of my lady wife, and for her sake I wish to send a name day present to the young girl. Right, what can I do? Take this letter and this ruby ring which belong to my lady wife, and deliver them to the Castellan of Nine Stars. Okay, fair enough. I'll take a look at the tourney while I'm there, but I won't do very well even if I do try and join it. Okay, where's Nine Stars? In fact, it might tell me in this. 9 stars? 9 stars. Close to Snakewood in the Vale. So the Vale's over here. 9 stars. At least I think this is the Vale. Ashford. Got the uplands here. 3 towers, but not 9 towers. Anybody else see it, ladies and gentlemen? Hornhill. There is a way that you can do this. You can go to locations, and we can find 9 towers. Maybe. Nine towers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see 9 towers there. But, if we go back to our notes, we can see it lays close to Snakewood. So let's go back here and look for Snakewood. Oh, I was just above it there. I saw it. Snakewood! Let's show it on the map. Well, I was entirely wrong about where the Vale is. Oh, the Vale is the Erie's land. Okay. Oh, there it is, look. I knew it all along, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you know, it's only me, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to try and make it without me getting killed. I can move faster by myself. And I can forage for myself as well, which is always nice. But if we look in my inventory, I have next to no money. I've only got 248 coins. Nothing to my name, really, ladies and gentlemen. I think it started with 250 coins, so in fact, I'm 2 coins worse off than I started. Oh, Christ, here we go. I've got to fight 20 men. Charge the enemy! Shit. Oh, dear. How many do you think I can take out, ladies and gentlemen? If it's more than 2, I will be astonished. I fell over. I didn't realise that was a thing. Can anybody see my enemy? Got some really nice battle scenes in this one. It's another upgrade that's been done since the last version. The trees that people used to get stuck on, they've been torn out and replaced with things that people don't get stuck on. So that's going to be nice for everybody. Slightly less frustrating battles. This is a nice... Is it dawn or dusk, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not sure. But it's a nice scene regardless. Where are the enemy? Come on, then. They've got to be around here somewhere, surely. Maybe if I just stick around for long enough without them coming to get me, I'll win. Is that how it works? Oh! Oh. And I fell over. The best time I could possibly fall over. Oh, Jesus. And I'm done. I fell over again. Come on, let's be having him. Oh yeah, that's 2. And I'm done. 2 and done, that's what I always say. Oh god, and I'm captured again. But I have leveled up, ladies and gentlemen. Painful days again. God, this has been an absolutely terrible start. It really has. Let's go for some iron flesh, and we're going to up that one-handed skill. And we need some guys to help to help defend me. I cannot make that journey on my own. I'm not impressed with myself so far, ladies and gentlemen. But, long story short, without watching me continue to fail, this is an extremely good modification. It's got beautiful graphics. It has got... Let's recruit those peasants. Peasants to me! It's got a very, very comprehensive map, as you can see. If I could zoom out any more, you would see that it's actually quite accurate to the... to Westeros. As you can see, you've got the crossing here. Salt pans, maiden pool. It's all very, very accurate, and then you come over here and you've also got the land of Essos, which I'm not 100% sure how accurate this is, but I expect it to be pretty much so, because he has proven that he can do this in the past in an accurate manner, so. And it does seem to improve every time. Look, and this is a new feature, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see this, these camps. This is the gallant men here. You can actually ride to these camps when you have enough coinage, and you can hire them if you've got enough room in your party as a mercenary company, which is really awesome stuff. And down here you've got the Company of the Cat. See if there are any others around. Iron shields here. Long lances. Any more? The Maiden's Men, and the Bright Banners up here. These are all law-friendly mercenary companies. Any more? Up here? Nope, because nobody cares about Loroth. Ooh, hello, what's this? Ah, the Ragged Standard. I'm quite interested in seeing if I can get the Ragged Standard to join me at some point in the future. Oh, and the Windblown. Oh, God, there's so many of them. Pretty cool stuff, ladies and gentlemen. But at this point, I can't, because I am a pauper that keeps losing my money to these terrible, awful, evil bandits. If you'd like to continue seeing me play this, I think what I might do is I might play a little bit by myself without recording, because evidently I'm not in a very good position to give you a good time, while I'm here just getting massacred by bandits every 5 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit in my own time, and if you want me to pick it back up in the future when I can give you a more wholesome experience, then do let me know in the comments below. If you like what you've seen today, do like, do subscribe. I'll be providing the link to this Mount and Blade modification, Mount and Blade Warband modification in the link below, in the description below, I should say, shouldn't I? Yes, the description, yes. So do pick it up if you own a Mount and Blade Warband. It's a very, very good modification, very, very comprehensive, but do be aware of your computer and how good it is. You will need a relatively good computer in order to run this on high settings. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This is Gul Dukat.